Hi, tubers. I just wanted to do a small blog on single parent families being considered broken homes or broken families. The traditional family is, of course, mother and father and children, right? Pets, whatever. Um, I happen to be a family of three. I am the parent, and I have two children, right? But just because we're a single parent family, to me, it doesn't mean that we're broken. A broken home to me is one that's, you know, dysfunctional, one that doesn't work. And ours works really good. I may have to work a little harder, and I may have to do a bit more or less, depending on the marriage. But, my kids are really, you know, they have everything they need, and so do I. So it's really bothersome to me when I hear people go, "Oh, so and so is a criminal or a bad person because they're from a broken family," which means single parent. Because I look around and I see a lot of parents who are married and ignore their children still, or abuse them or neglect them, and there's a lot that don't, right? But I'm just saying that it's more of a level playing field than you think it is, right? And I'm lucky enough to live in Canada, and I get subsidized daycare, and I get a lot of financial aid for being a single parent. So we have everything we need, right? I'm also lucky enough to have wonderful friends that let me rent a huge house for dirt cheap, right? Not everyone has that, but I do. And it's hard, I think, when society's putting this judgment on kids that come from single parent homes. It makes them feel like they're lesser than, and they're not, right? I go to the kids' stuff, and if there's a daddy thing, I go, because I'm a daddy too. And, I find it's getting a lot better than it used to be. Remember when Murphy Brown had a kid? And the president was all miffed, because she was glorifying single parenthood, which, nobody wakes up when they're 10 years old and has this fantasy of having their own child and no husband, right? So it's obviously, stuff happens, okay? And sometimes you end up single and you have children. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade it. I wouldn't trade 1 millisecond of anything. Not even the screaming, not even the diapers. I don't care. I am the luckier person. I get to know my babies, and my ex doesn't. So I'm the one that made out really well in this situation. So, I'm just asking, if you know a single parent with kids, don't feel sorry for us. Because you know what? We can do it damn well. Okay? And don't judge those children like they came from not as good. Because that doesn't have to be the truth. And there are a lot of successful people that came from single parents. So that's my message.